Alright, so today I want to talk to you just briefly about the Shasai Ascent Plan. It's something that will give you guidance and direction. It's the best of the best knowledge, experience, and really kind of the mistakes that we're trying to help you overcome by ascending into this great chocolate mountain that we're all engaged in. Now, as you go through the Ascent Plan, you'll see this incredible little symbol here. What this means is simply that there are leaders that have given their advice. You can get online at theascentplan.com and download the trainer's notes or the leader's notes, their personal opinion on how they have done this certain aspect, whatever it may be, throughout the Ascent Plan. Alright, so as you look at the Ascent Plan, you're going to see that there are 7 ascents plus a base camp. Now, as you look at this mountain, you're going to see that there are 7 peaks, and they're gradual peaks. It's going to require effort, dedication, and commitment on each and every ascent. But we start at base camp. Base camp is a place where you prepare for the journey. Here, you're going to find who is your team. That's important to know who's going to help you, what we call your upline or your support team, who's going to give you help. In order to be successful at this, you do need to know a name, a telephone number, and an email. Who's going to get you there? You're also going to need to understand the MXI back office. And this is some training that I offer on adampaulgreen.com also. But it's something you need to familiarize yourself with. You don't need to be an expert at this, but you do need to know the ins and outs, basics of how to navigate the MXI back office. Got to know how to use your cell phone and do a 3-way call. Using your team is one of the best things that you can do. A lot of people make the mistake thinking they must do it all on their own, and they don't have the success as fast as they'd like, simply because they don't use a team. Now, you definitely need to be on the products and be a product of the product. You've heard a lot of people say that. This is true. You must be on all the different products, try them out. You don't have to eat them all every single month, but you ought to have a good selection. Now, here's something pretty important. The chocolatebiztools.com and healthychocolatotools.com tools for you to grow your business. Now, a lot of people may say, hey, you got to spend a little bit of money. It's true. You do need to spend a little bit of money on tools. It's not hundreds of dollars, but you definitely need to know which tools you like. Obviously, plugging into the trainings, the meetings, the calls, the local events is very important. Now, when people say, hey, do a 30-second commercial, what they're really talking about is the way for you to have your message dialed in a manner that comes across naturally, but yet informative, but yet interesting, yet not rehearsed. What we need to do here is a 10-second commercial more than a 30-second commercial, but I would encourage you to do a 10-second, a 20-second, and a 30-second commercial. Most of us don't speak for 30 seconds consecutively without being interrupted or stopping, but it ought to be something that a message that conveys the purpose and the power and the passion, what you have for this company and why you're doing this. So Ascent 1. Why would you want to do this? Well, simply you've got to write out your definite purpose. This is pretty simple here. And again, look at that little red navigation compass. That means that there is an opportunity for you to look at trainer's notes at theascentplan.com. See other people's definite purpose, why they're doing this business. Here's a good example. Many people have longer examples of a definite purpose. Some people have a shorter statement. That's okay. So as you're looking at the different ascents, we realize that our base camp is really our hub. We all start there, but we clearly see the goal. Way too many times we see people quit before they really get started, and it's a shame because anybody can do this business. Yes, there are some skills and talents that you will learn and develop as you grow this business and as you go through the process of these ascents or these climbs. The only way you can get that is by doing it. So don't give up, stay committed. Ascent 2 is to identify your team. Again, this is a great opportunity to identify people you know, people that you can talk to, people that can help you grow your business. Now, does this mean you make a list and every single person that's on the list joins? No, it does not mean that, but it does mean that this is a starting point. So we use a memory jogger to help us do this. So who do you know? Together everyone achieves more. Again, we see that little red compass point. You can access trainer's notes on who do you know. I like to make short lists. I think big lists are overrated. I think they overwhelm a lot of people. And really, we just need to make a short list and then contact those people, and another short list and contact those people. Ascent 3 is simply to introduce healthy chocolate. You can do that through the product or through the business. You can use team members. You can use tools. There's a lot available to us. So in Ascent 3, we want to introduce healthy chocolate. Now here's a great example. Somebody saying, hey, I'd like to share chocolate with you. I'm doing something you find interesting. Again, the red compass means that there are training notes. Ascent 4 is following up. Now, once we've made a list, we've made an introduction of the chocolate, now we want to follow up and ask them what they liked, what they thought was interesting, and again, here's an opportunity for you to go to the training note portion of the ascentplan.com and find other people's perspectives. Following up is very important, and it's not a pushy follow-up. It's not something you want to hound somebody, but you definitely want to follow up and ask them for their opinion and see what their timing is like. Sometimes timing is good, sometimes timing is not so good. Either way, we need to follow up. Golden rules of three-way calls. Well, you can pause this right here and look at this. Pretty simple. Just have a nice conversation. Don't make it weird. Have fun with it, right? It's all about having fun. So once we get somebody introduced to the product, and by the way, we may need to make multiple introductions, 5, 6, 7 different introductions, but really this is a great opportunity once you find somebody that's interested in the business to spend some time with them, teaching them the ropes. Show them how to do things so that they can find it and teach it to their team as they build their own team. Part of this is obviously the mxicorp.com back office, on-demand trainings, on-demand skill set development, everything you can need at mxicorp.com. So where are you going to place somebody in your team? Again, I would look at the red compass there, the training notes. It depends upon where you're building and where you are in the team, but obviously we're building two teams, so we want to have them balanced. So my suggestion, build a balanced team. If you're weak on one team, place your new person on that side. So there's a couple of examples here that we can come in and start our businesses with. The executive level, the business builder, associate, affiliate, all depends upon the amount of product somebody wants to buy, the financial investment. But whichever level people come in is fine. Most people will come in at an entry level and then upgrade and upgrade and upgrade once they catch the vision. So it's okay whichever level people come in at. Team orientation is very important. We need to be prepared. We need to be a good team member, and we need to show people where to go to get the answers, because people are going to have questions. We all want answers to our questions. So being a team player is very important. Let's spend some time, and it should be a couple hours, teaching people where to go to find the correct answers. Team orientation basics, this is pretty simple, but really we have weekly calls, weekly webinars, daily webinars, I do, and you can find that information on adampaulgreen.com or at chocolatemeeting.com. But here's a list of some other basics that you can use to help orient yourself and your team. So as you look at Ascent 7, where we build bigger and climb higher, this is the location where we can really kind of do an analysis of where we want to be. Do we want to have full-time income? Do we want part-time income? Do we want to get our product for free, or do we want to have a new car, right? So here's kind of a diagram that will help you understand the cycles and the amount of sales that we need as a team in order to reach our goals. Take a minute and look this over. So as you're building a team of people, you realize you're going to find 3 pink alien people, and your 3 are going to go out and find the blue man group, and they're going to find people, and they're going to find people, and they're going to find people. That's just how the business grows. It's like anything else, word of mouth. But really our goal is to help you find your first 3 pink alien people there. And again, it may take you a week, it may take you a month, it may take you a little bit longer. Either way, it's okay. But the key to the business is to stay engaged, keep having fun, be plugged in, learn the business from those that are doing it. So as you build this business, again, we want to build it in 3. So we're going to help you find 3. And then once you find your 3, you're going to help those 3 find their 3, and those 3 find their 3, and so on and so forth. And you can see how it grows quite rapidly. You've got to do it as a team, and training is an integral part. Ascent 7 is being open-minded and being able to be trained, learn new things, learn new approaches, because we all know, as in any path, on any mountain, in any stage of any adventure, there will always be obstacles. New paths will be closed, and others will open. So be open and build a business together as a team. Be motivated, have fun. The next big event is always something fun to build towards, but it may be a phone call, it may be a weekly meeting, whatever it is, focus on something in the near future and build towards that. So as you look back at this Ascent Plan, is it difficult? No. Can it be done? Absolutely. Guys, every day we do hard things. So congratulations on starting this healthy chocolate business. We know you can do it. The reason we know, thousands of people have also engaged on this path. This isn't like climbing Mount Everest, where only a certain handful of people do it because of their physical skills and talents. Anybody can do this business. You can do this business. We're here to help you. You have the personal support, the tools, the system, and anything you need. Just reach out. Remember, we're here to help. Plug in, ask for support if you need it, but most importantly, just have some fun and let the process happen. Learn the steps as you go.